They had new diversity Barbies, huh?
Yeah, there's about 5 of them. Hold on.
Let's see them real quick.
Okay, so there's. I'll just show you the picture.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Ah! Come on!
So there's an amputee.
Where's the amputee?
Guess.
Is that
Guess which one?
I don't see. Oh, there. Oh, she's got a gold leg. Look at this fucking gimp.
It is a black amputee. She's got a gold leg.
The bald one in a wheelchair.
What's the
What's
bald
the
one?
bald one? Chemo?
I don't know. Oh, that's what? Not
Is
rosacea.
there a
What's the other
trans
one
Barbie
called?
that's half Ken?
That must
Alopecia.
She looks like Pepper from
be. It's not
American Horror
alopecia.
Story.
It's vitiligo.
No, that's a different one, Aaron. I'm answering the question from before when you have no hair.
Sorry. You don't have to get all defensive.
Who's that? That's Zebra Barbie?
There's Downs Barbie. You have to fill its head with water before you play with it.
Cattle Barbie? Moo.
Cow Spot Barbie? What is
Okay,
this?
hold on. Are we not referencing Ken in the wig?
There's spilled bleach on it, Barbie.
Yeah.
All right, let's go one by one. Can we describe who these are? Shannon, who is this on the left?
This one, I'm not. I'm just
Woke
thinking
Brooklyn
Asian.
comic Barbie.
I'm thinking Asian, but hold on.
This is just appeared on Colbert Barbie.
Yeah. This gets all late night for no reason,
Yeah.
Barbie.
Here's some jokes that aren't gonna go nowhere, and you can catch me at the knitting factory in 3 months. Where'd the Barbies go?
Oh, I'm trying to. It's not. It doesn't say it in that article.
Here's Spina Bifida Barbie. It's on all fours.
Hey, it's weaker than cotton candy.
Yeah, it doesn't. It only says those 5.
All right,
the bald,
let's
vitiligo.
guess.
Okay.
I just look. It's such a it's old hat to just sit here and go like complaining about all these.
Is the one in the
diverse Barbies.
wheelchair shot in
It's
the
my
spine
problem-
at Parkland, Bobby?
My problem isn't that they exist. My problem is this sort of
Self-congratulatory blowjob for themselves. Look
yeah.
how progressive we are.
Mattel is just profiting off of these fucking diseases. That's like let's get real. Unless they say all of the proceeds from each one of these dolls are going to. And even then, it's still just buying marketing, right? So you're just essentially having people talk about your company. So even if you give away all the proceeds, it's just, there's nothing real there. So my problem is sort of like fake social justice. It is just a product that they're selling to you based off of this fake sort of thing. So I think it's a negative more than it's a positive.
That's the toy collection of the sister of Sid from Toy Story.
So I think that was just an Asian, maybe Barbie, because it says the new Fashionistas line features 176 dolls, both male and female, with 9 different body types, 35 skin tones, and 94 hairstyles.
Wheelchair sold separately.
So can I mix and match the diseases?
Sure.
Like a vitiligo Barbie in a wheelchair
Yeah, you can have a cancer chair, Barbie.
with one eye.
Also, what does that say about Asians? It's like we have an amputee, vitiligo, this.
I'm
and
a
Asian.
Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
With coronavirus Barbie with a special shaking feature.
That's great.
Also, why do you have a golden peg leg?
Yeah.
How hard is it to make amputee Barbie?
It's a commercial.
That's true.
That's
They're
what every mean kid
yeah,
does.
there's. I know. You're,
It's just 15
yeah, it's
seconds.
just your brother destroyed all your Barbies, and now they're.
And this is Barbie.
So now it's just white privilege.
None of these
Barbie.
are Barbie. We fucking tricked you.
Did you see the dick go back in between their legs?
Yeah.
You see the one dick hanging down? There we go. Look.
Guilt by tranny Barbie by Mattel. Everything's okay. We are Barbie.
We are Barbie.
The one Barbie in the lineup that you showed us was Ken with long hair.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I
it was
said.
Ken with long hair.
I go. It's
Barbie
Ken.
too.
We are Barbie.
Hey, girls.
I identify as Barbie.
Probably because you never had
Ken,
a dick to begin
you are
with.
definitely Ken. Nope, I'm Barbie.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, Ken.
what's up?
It's Barbie.
I'm Barbie now.
Barbie
It's
now.
Barbies kicking over a fucking GameStop stand.
It's fucking Barbie.
What did you say?
Say it one more time. Come outside. I'll show you what type of Barbie
Call me
I am.
Ken again.
By the way, you could
If
sell
I was
that
Ken, would I be driving a pink Corvette?
in the 90s. That's Surfer Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's faggot Ken.
Yeah. Now it's everybody has to pretend it's okay, Ken.
Vitiligo.
I can be a woman.
Is that just chemotherapy, Barbie?
No, it's alopecia.
Ah.
Oh, my friend Johnny Thor had alopecia.
What is the one on the second to last with the long purple hair? Yeah. Dream
Tan Shannon.
Is it me?
Shannon Barbie? Bad producer Barbie.
Yeah.
You
Over
say
the
that with-
top black Twitter complainer Barbie.
Why
I'm gonna tell you one thing, Mr. Ari Shafir. We all gonna find you and lay hands on you and lay feet on you. You're gonna be in trouble.
Why don't they also make an
Roll
ugly Barbie?
call.
Why don't they do an ugly Barbie with like an ugly face?
That's the one, the black one with the fucking milk she
Isn't
spilled
it
on her
somewhat racist, though, to have the black one have
Somebody
a
came on my
golden
Barbie
peg leg?
doll.
Someone was doing milk shooters on her neck and eyes.
That golden peg leg is the equivalent of rims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She comes out of the box and Big Pimpin' starts
Yeah.
playing.
There we
Look
go.
at this thing.
There we go.
I know what you're thinking. Do my eyes still work?
Nice.
Yeah.
Moo.
She's cute though.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Vitiligo's a big thing now.
Yeah, it's come. Well, now all the vitiligo chicks are saying, "Fuck it, I'm me."
Yeah. They don't put makeup on
Yeah,
anymore.
some of them are
They
hot.
don't care. They'll just make
Yeah.
people
There's
Khalees,
models.
Khalees has it. She's
Yeah.
she's crushing it. Good for her.
Khalees is great.
Yeah.
Q at Dangerfields, he has it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has it. He's
Doesn't look
great.
as good as Khalees.
No, and still does the same act he did from 30 years
He also
ago.
just stopped wearing his makeup one day, and we're all like, "What the fuck happened to you, dude?"
Ah! There's a ghost on half your face.
I knew him for a decade, and he would wear makeup over it. Then one day, I was like, "You know what? I'm me, baby." Holy shit!
Ah! Get the fuck out! You fucking paranormal son of a bitch!
He only half
It's all
humps a
right,
stool
man.
now.
It's me. I was just opening in the Poconos for Sister Sledge.
Dude, you gotta warn us.
Yeah.
You can't just show
Jesus
up.
Christ. Someone starts throwing glassware at him.
Who hurt you?
Did you go down to 9/11 and put the fires out with your face?
Oh shit.
Wow, those milkshake throwing people are serious.
Next day shows up, he's just all white.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's fine. Those, it's a weird thing. Like, you don't see that happening with little boys' toys. You don't, like, we just don't care. And there's that great meme from years ago that I've shared way too many times. But it's sort of like, I really,
all the shit that's mean about Barbie, and then
where they're like, it's the Barbie and the
He-Man.
He-Man meme.
Yeah, but if you put G.I. Joe in a wheelchair, he's not fighting anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm back in America addicted to painkillers.
You put him in front of a
They don't
supermarket.
take care of our veterans, man.
Instead of a gun, he has a little cup. He's just
Fucking socked up somebody at the fucking Penn Station to get a fucking
Yeah.
fix, man.
It's
G.I. Joe.
It's being ignored
Back
by
from Iraq.
Hey man, I fought Cobra Commander like you wouldn't believe. You
being
got $1 for
ignored
a
by
sandwich.
being
Someone
ignored by
get
the
me to the train
VA.
station in Poughkeepsie, man. I need $8.
With military ID to show people as he
Yeah.
passes by.
I served in this country, man, and now I will suck your cock.
Yeah. It's my birthday, G.I. Joe.
They're letting down
Stolen
the veterans,
valor,
okay?
G.I. Joe.
I just think that it's like fine. I mean, I guess if I was a little kid in a wheelchair, I would want to be represented in one way or another.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, I don't. I am fat. I don't think we need a fat GI Joe. I don't like this is coming from a Zach. You're
Yeah,
fat.
yes, I am.
Do
Thank
you do you think that we needed a fat He-Man character so you felt represented?
No, I had the guy that goes snurf, snurf, snurf. I
Zach
learned.
was,
I
he
learned
was
to
represented
be
by
a sidekick.
Slimer and
Yeah.
the Ghostbusters.
Mr. Smee, I had my representation.
Yeah, your fat sidekick.
Yeah.
You were just. I love it. Look, I never part of even the Hispanic thing. I never was like, I needed there to be a Hispanic character on TV to feel it was. Like I had mutants, I had fucking X-Men, and they would shoot lasers out of their eyes, and the race of fucking Cyborg didn't matter to me. I didn't know if he was fucking from Cuban background or from fucking Irish background. It was fantasy, and it was sort of these superheroes, and I think that's what these cartoons and these
I
toys
believe
are.
X-Men was a metaphor for
It was
minorities.
Well, they had it was a major theme, and they sort of like that. But by the way, look at that. I really do feel like
Professor X was Martin Luther King, and Magneto was Malcolm X.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Magneto was by any means necessary. Professor X was let's work with.
Yeah, and they
perfect
sort of
sense.
made you
Okay.
think about that in a way where you were like, oh shit, I'm actually thinking about human rights and thinking about treating people equally based off of them being different. And it wasn't as they just didn't force it down your throat in such a basic bitch way.
Its
you know?
superpower wasn't vitiligo.
Yeah. Exactly. It was like I don't know. I think that there's a way to do it, like these cartoons and these toys, and it is fantasy, and it's all sort of an analogy toward like whatever. You could have those lessons built within those things, but I think it's just very basic to go. Like,
also,
look, we have
yes.
a toy in a wheelchair now, and it's like
Well, it makes you think. I mean, that's important, and that just doesn't.
yeah. Well, me and my friends, I remember I would bring all of my toys over to my friend Mike Guerrero's house. Like I'd have all my like action figures. He'd have all his action figures. And essentially like you'd create your own world of action figures. Your G.I. Joes would play with Transformers and you'd have a dinosaur over here. And, you'd almost give them different names. I was saying this on the last show. I never had like full sets of toys. So I would just have like, my pro wrestlers and I have my G.I. Joes and I have sort of everything. I remember we would like come over and we'd mix them up and then we'd each pick one almost like we were picking a basketball team. And it's like, I just can imagine, like, just fucking, just even then, vitiligo Barbie sitting there, nobody's picking her. Just wheelchair Barbie, like, it seems kind of silly and it seems, in my opinion, counterintuitive. Because I don't think kids are going to want to choose that toy. I think you're going to force it on them. And I think you're going to make them almost weirdly want to rebel and go, I don't want this fucking weird-ass toy.
That's what people hope happens in a few years. Is like all this was forced and shit goes back to normal. But I don't think it will. I think people start to come around. I think if we get older and we're like smart people, we go, okay, shit's changing a little bit. Give them this fucked up Barbie.
I think the more you push it, the more you notice the difference, though.
What do you mean?
The more you see it, it's more obvious that somebody's different than you. It doesn't just like happen where like, oh, there's just white and black people that go to school together. Eventually, we just learned that's how it is.
I mean, look, here's what I'll say.
Up until
You're
about
right.
middle school.
You're
Yeah.
right about that, but I will say that the responsibility falls on parents, and sometimes, probably most of the time, parents don't do that. So, there's a little girl, she's not an amputee, but she was born with like one arm, who's in James's martial arts school. She goes to her karate class right after him, and at one point, he's like, what's wrong with her arm? And I explained to him that she was born that way, and that people have differences. I'm sure some fucking other black family or some other Puerto Rican family in the hood was like, yo, she the devil. She the devil, yo.
She did something bad in her last life, yo.
She made a bet that she would play guitar for the devil, and the devil took her arm, and now she never gonna be Muddy Waters.
She won't
She's
be
never
great.
playing that slap bass.
No slap bass for that girl.
She
She
can
done
play.
lost her bet with the devil.
She can play with
Devil
her
done took
feet,
her
but
mama.
nobody want to see that shit.
Anyways, order your Red Rooster. Let's go home.